I'm really not in the mood for this, Mum.
Do you know, girl, I'm really sorry, but this can't wait. Not after you've told David to saddle up and ride out of town. I mean, come on, who do you think you are, John Wayne?
It was the best decision for everyone.
Except for David, and the 2 kiddies, and me.
Oh, you'll get another stylist.
I'm not talking about the salon, for goodness sake. The salon's the last thing on my mind.
So that's why you haven't opened up.
Oh, not you and all.
Give her a break, Nick. She's hardly slept.
Well, neither has David, as if you care.
Getting you to do his dirty work.
Like you got your mum to do yours.
I can't forget David's bleating and face facts. There isn't one of us who wouldn't sleep sounder without him in our lives.
Says you.
No, says Kylie. You planning on playing Happy Families anytime soon? Oh. See? There you go.
Just admit it, Audrey. Life would be a lot easier if David wasn't around.
Well, where's he supposed to go? Or hadn't you thought of that?
Okay, you tell him from me, I don't give a toss where he goes. He could jump in the ship canal for I care. We just want rid. The sooner, the better.
Look, Liam, you can carry it, darling, but I just need you to be very, very careful that you don't poke Ozzy with it, OK? Or anyone else.
I won't.
Good. And I mean by accident, you know, we don't want to hurt anyone, do we?
Hey, listen, we mustn't damage it before the nativity, because I know what Mrs. Farnell's going to say. She's going to say that is the best Roman spear she has ever seen. And it should be a roll of Audrey's best air foil. I hope no one wants highlights today. Oh, Marcus, let it drop.
Hey?
Look, he shouldn't have blabbed.
No, he shouldn't.
But Brian's the one at fault here. No, offload into you and then swearing you to secret there. Just don't get sucked in any further.
Too late. I am sucked in, whether I like it or not. It's time Todd heard some home truths.
Oof, should we set Brutus the Roman on it? Hey, what do we do to traitors, Brutus? Do it.
Smutty postcard there from Eileen. Says she's having a fab time at Cousin Patsy's.
Oh, at least one of us is. I didn't sleep a wink.
Well, if it's any consolation, I bet Brian didn't either. That bed is too big without you.
It's no consolation.
Well, in that case, then, I hope he gets insomnia. I hope Brian wets the bed. I hope...
All right, Sean. Dad's finest coming right up.
Oh, he went out especially.
Oh, I couldn't.
Now, you've got to eat. I bet Brian didn't go without breakfast. And he's a man of... appetite.
Hungry for life, that's what he always said. Food, travel, people, culture. Oh, that's why I thought. Little kiddie in the house, chance to see the world through fresh eyes. But now I realise I backed him into a corner. I didn't give him a chance to speak his mind.
What? This isn't your fault. You're hardly the Iron Lady.
I bulldozed him.
Julie.
Just wish I kept my mouth shut now.
No.
Seeing you beat yourself up like this.
You acted with total integrity.
And I know it wasn't easy for you. I had a right to know the truth.
Oh, you're so generous. How could he abuse that?
It's not just one lie. It's our whole life under the microscope. I mean, am I a nagging bully or one of those gullible fools who only hears what she wants to hear? I don't know which is worse.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry you had to open up.
Oh, don't worry about it. Nick said you were under the weather.
No, I'm fine. Well, I'll be back in action by tomorrow morning. I won't let you down.
But you're not fine, are you?
I'm just trying to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, everybody but yourself. He's your flesh and blood, Gail. It's understandable.
Table 3 want a top-up.
Where's Nick?
In his office. Don't disturb him.
Ah, the cup that cheers but not inebriates.
I fancy a drink tonight. In the Rovers, you know. Once I've locked up here.
Oh, I'm busy, I'm sorry.
Busy doing what?
Moving and shaking.
Oh, you've joined Eva Price's Zumba class.
Ah, now, there's an idea to conjure with.
Oh, roll your tongue in, Dennis. I was only joking. Where are you going?
Well, I shall be at the bistro, if you want to know, with my manager's hat on.
Let me guess. A powwow?
Yeah, I'm liaising with Gloria.
Oh, she's on lead vocals, is she? 'Cause if you're looking for a chanteuse, look no further.
No. The power of the power has always been Richie's voice.
So why do you need Miss Piggy? Well, she drinks more than she pours behind that bar. And as she even asked Nick, does he want the band to play?
Item 1 on the agenda. Make sure the package is attractive to the bistro bosses.
Well, far be it from me to stand in the way of progress. Break a leg.
Ah, thanks, love.
Dennis?
Yeah?
When you go into negotiations, just remind Gloria the backing singer stays at the back.
Right.
Where's Maria?
She's not here, you're all right. Oh, I tried. Sorry, sweetheart, she's not budging. They're all singing from the same hymn sheet.
So it's what Mum wants?
It's what Nick wants.
Oh, and that's what counts. So it's always counted, isn't it? What about what my kids want, Gran? Because it's them who's gonna suffer. I mean, do any of them see that? Suddenly I'm what? This monster overnight, when you know I wouldn't harm a hair on their heads? And what's worse, Gran, they're gonna grow up believing that I abandoned them.
I pushed Nick into this. Well, Nick and Carla. I mean, it was all too much too soon. I mean, putting a roof over your head.
Yeah, because that's what families do.
And giving you the job.
Yeah, just so I could support my kids.
The thing is, sweetheart, Kylie doesn't want your support.
And you think that's right, do you?
No, of course I don't.
I mean, how long before she falls out with Gail? I mean, kids need security. I mean, they need a proper home, not just scraping by in some bedsit somewhere with a string of dodgy boyfriends. Not the life that she had growing up.
I just wish there was something I could say. Anyway, come on. Just take this. No, come on, you're going to need it for your coach fare, food, topping up your phone. I mean, is there nobody you can stay with? Graham or somebody?
Grant, I don't want your money.
No, come on, take it.
No, Grant, I don't need your money.
I can't even loan you the car, David.
The car's the last thing I need. Come here. Come on. Thanks for this, Grant. I'll never forget it.
Sweetheart. Maybe if you just lie low for a while, I mean, just give them a couple of months to calm down.
No, this is it for me. Curtains. Look after yourself. All right?
What are you doing?
Well, I was just thinking he'll want photos. I know he's got plenty on his phone, but...
David.
Proper photos, you know, that you can put on the wall.
So let me see. You're going to meet him, hand over them pictures, and the rest of this week's housekeeping money just to tide him over, poor lamb. Then what? He'll cry on your shoulder, promise you the world, and before you know it, you're back here cooking his tea and we're back to where we started.
No.
Completely forgetting that he tried to kill his own brother. Gail, look, for once in your life, take a piece of advice from me. This is a slippery slope. Just forget it.
Kylie, I'm on your side.
Are you sure about that?
Kylie...
Look, I am not arguing with you. I'm going for a walk. If Lily wakes up, just text me.
The warm-up is vital.
Yeah, you've said this.
No, I'm serious. Eh? You go cold into a bout of exercise, and before you know it, these muscles, they'd be pinging like a xylophone.
Oh, easy, I'll nearly have the skin off my rice pudding.
Hey, I'd hide this before Carl gets here, unless you want to lecture. Dev, what actually is this? Clean carbs or dirty carbs?
Just take the money off the customers, Sophie. That's 96 pence, please.
Afternoon, all.
Reporting for training, sir.
At ease, Alahan. You know, you don't have to stand to attention every time we get together.
Oh, look at that. X-Forces.
Oh, you can always tell Ramrod straight.
Now, I'm going to have to ask you lovely ladies to leave the shop just for a moment.
Hang about, she ain't paid.
Oh, do you think I'm going to do a runner, Mo Farah?
It's all the same, all the same.
I need to take the money shot. You know, day zero, death before Cal.
Well, we can always just stay here and avert our eyes.
Come on. Right. Tracksuit off, Alahan. That is an order. And breathe. You know, let gravity do its thing. And turn. One more side on. Relax again. Now that's going to be great for the portfolio.
I'm allowed one last pint in my local.
No bags, I see. You've got no intention of leaving, have you?
Oh, I'm going, yeah. I don't want her, for Max and Lily's sake, if nothing else.
Oh, stuff you don't in Dad routine. You make me laugh. You come round me, your little tips jar, and what? We're meant to bow and scrape? I'd rather raise my kids on handouts.
Nice one.
If it means we're free, yeah?
It's a great lesson, that, isn't it?
And what can you teach him, eh? Note. Because you're just playing at it.
Oh, I've done a better job than Max's dad ever would do.
You're not a man. You're a boy. A little lad who gets his nan to fight his battles. My kids are better off without you.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Your stuff, you'll need to pack. David!
Where I'm going, you travel light.
Where? Your dad's? Not Sarah's, because you haven't even got your passport.
No. No baggage, no luggage, not after a day.
David.
Just give the kids a kiss from me, all right? And don't you ever tell them that leaving them was my idea, because Max knows how much I love him. And when she's old enough, he'll make sure that Lily knows that too.
David, look, you're creeping me out now. Will you just tell me where?
Nick wants me to get a grip and be a brave soldier. And whatever Nicky wants, Nicky gets. Always.
When's your appointment booked for? As I say, it's 5 minutes away. Plenty of time to get you to the general. Yes! Sorry. Interference on the line. One moment. The driver's just confirmed he's 4 minutes away, Mrs. Wooding-Smith. Thanks for your call.
Interference on the line. Interference full stop.
Marcus, didn't see you there. Do you need a cab?
No, not a cab. An explanation would be nice.
Julie.
Yes, Julie. You barely know Brian. What gives you the right to come storming in with your size 9s?
She's my auntie.
And my friend. I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, well, you put me on the spot. What else could I do? She's living with an idiot.
Brian is a good bloke. Weak, but decent. How would you feel if they split up over this?
Well, like I've saved her from a lifetime of lies.
Oh, very sanctimonious.
Don't talk to me like I'm 16. I wasted 3 years of my life on a guy who said he was one thing and turned out to be the opposite. And we didn't have kids to screw up, luckily. Vulnerable kids who've already been let down.
Fair point.
I didn't poke my nose in for the hell of it. But taking on someone else's child, it's massive. God, Marcus, you know that. Mate, I'm the one who sat and held a hand all night. Julie is a sweetheart, but she's far too grateful. What chance has she got if even a family won't stick up for her? I just think there's some things you can't turn a blind eye to. I'm sorry if you don't agree with that.
No, I see where you're coming from. I do.
So, we're cool?
Yeah.
Except for when you're ranting. Then you're hot. Girlfriend?
You know you're a fan of my kid brother?
No, I'm not. I never have been.
So you've been contrary for the sake of it?
No, all I'm saying is just be careful what you wish for.
I wish I could run the 10K in under 40 minutes.
Yeah, and you will.
Some days I wish I could string 2 sentences together.
But just not today. Look, even so, that'd still be the same whether David's here or not. We are where we are.
We are where we are. It is what it is. What are you, Tony,
Bennett? Tony Hadley?
Don't make fun of me!
Oh, all right, so it's okay for you to make fun of me, is it? You saw Gail's face. This is not what she wants, and you've just guilt-tripped her into it.
OK, will her life be better? Yes.
Will Max's be better? Will Lily's growing up without a dad?
Without that dad.
Nick, this isn't your call.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I lacking empathy?
Yeah, you are, actually.
Right, well, it must be the brain damage. Own goal, David.
Yeah, all right, don't wallow in it.
Right, so a guilt-trip mum. The ends justifies the means. Tony Soprano. And he'd agree with me.
I take a short breather. Have a drink of water, yeah? Look, you're doing really well. Now I'm going to talk you through this circuit, right? Now we do everything to the whistle. You got that? Right, first exercise. 2 minutes, travelling lunges. Hooked up to the tyre. Next exercise, 2 minutes, squats. With a 5 kilo med ball. The next exercise, press-ups. But you can do them from the knees while we're building your core strength. The next exercise is you run to that first cone, sprint back, run to the second cone, sprint back. Same with the third. The next exercise.
There's more.
Burpees. Last exercise. Gloves on. And hit me with everything you got. And repeat. You repeat. Get till you're sick in the mouth. I'm only joking. Look, picture this.
Yeah.
Next time you hit the beach with the kids,
yeah.
no baggy shirts, no breathing in.
No.
When you race them into the waves, you win.
Yes.
Make them proud, Dad.
Yes. I'm on it, mate.
Harness on. Travelling lunges. Yes. Deep as you can. Feel the stretch in those glutes, man.
Juliet, you're not Wonder Woman. You can't do everything.
I'm a professional. I can compartmentalise.
Yes, well, that's fine. But eventually, you have to just let it all out.
You're right. It feels like the end of the world, but it really isn't. I mean, me and Gary survived much, much worse.
I'm going to tell myself you meant that in a caring way.
She did.
It came out wrong. Look, I know this is massive, and I know you're broken-hearted, but I also know he loves you, wants to please you, in his own lily-livered, cowdy custard way.
I was single for a long time. A perpetual +1. People see it. They sniff the desperation. Maybe Brian did too.
Oh, your timing. Off. Way off.
Sling your up, Brian. Take your peace lilies and your white lies with you. I have nothing to say.
You thinking of taking up flamenco dancing, Dennis?
What? Oh no. I'm wondering about the acoustics. See, these railway arches, they swallow up the sound of killer vibes, stone dead.
Well, we're always grateful for a vibe.
Dennis, I've saved a booth. I thought it might suit our VIP.
What VIP are you expecting?
Just a mutual friend, so when he comes, it'll be JDs and Cokes all round.
You are up to something, spill.
Just a little enterprise, guaranteed to put this place on the map.
Guaranteed.
Oh, well, Nick will love the sound of that. I take it he does know.
Well, we were hoping you might liaise, because you're very good at that sort of thing.
A natural, she says.
Richie!
Tell me you didn't park the roller in the swimming pool.
Oh, gorgeous Gloria.
Oh, I feel like Marianne Faithfull.
At least give me a chance to explain, even if you kick me out after.
Can't you see I'm working? You might not like your job anymore, but I, for one, still take some pride in mine.
Take a break. What's 10 minutes compared to the rest of your life?
We can cover for you if Sally popped her head out.
Oh, well, 2 minutes ago, our problems were trivial.
I didn't mean that. Oh, Julie, don't cut your nose off to spite your face. What harm's the conversation gonna do, eh?
Whoa, you look...
Energised?
I was going to say in need of medical assistance.
In need of a shower, maybe. But the boy done good. You know, he gave 110%. I'm exhausted.
You hate that expression, don't you?
Oh, logged. No, seriously, man. Look, this is a really encouraging start, yeah? Now, all we got to do is keep at it. Right, why don't you get yourself home, have a shower, and, well, I'll meet you in the bistro for a drink in, say, what, 20 minutes?
Bistro? In alcohol off limits?
It is for me, I don't drink.
Oh.
But for my clients in moderation, well, the odd pint here or there won't kill them. It's all about balance, you know, carrot as well as stick. And Dev has earned a carrot.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Go, Dev!
Let me start.
No, I'll start. One question. What have you had for your breakfast? It was simple enough.
Eggs slightly scrambled, toast cut into soldiers, and I cannot tell a lie, there was butter.
There's nothing more to say.
Well, you know I hate that low-fat spread.
I was too distraught to eat this morning. All day, in fact.
Please, let's stop playing games. Julie, I love you more than words can say, but I don't want to foster children. I don't even want to teach children. I've given all I can give. I'm spent. But I believe we still have a future, and I will move heaven and earth to prove Can't you just leave your phone for 1 minute?
It's Sally. She's on the warpath. I have to go.
The clock's ticking. We need to speak by end of play. Roy's rolls, please. Our favourite table. I'll be waiting.
Couldn't this have waited? I've still got lunchtime customers.
Right, you told him to get a grip, be brave. What did you mean? Nick, I need to know because David's gone.
Result.
For you, maybe.
For all of us. I just took the guilt away.
But he said he was having one last pint. It's weirding me out. And when I asked him where he were going, all he'd say was that he was travelling light. Is it just mind games or is he going to do something daft?
David, no.
When he found out about me and you, he stood on the edge of a cliff and he nearly jumped.
What?
Right, did you see it? No, he just wanted you to think he'd done it.
Well, I offered him money to tide him over. He wouldn't take that. But the way he said goodbye...
What? Mum, tell me.
Well, it was just like he's not going to clap eyes on me again.
That's an Oscar-winning performance.
You wanted him to jump in the canal.
Oh, I just said that, not to his face.
I did. I ripped into him, told him it was a waste of space, no use to anyone.
Is he going to top himself? No, he's not going to top himself because he hasn't got the guts.
Well, what then?
Yes, son. I'm here to report a crime.
Continues in half an hour.